Here's my Taya Gardner deck, or Anzu in Japanese. I'll just go through this quickly. So 3 Gemini Elves. I like the ultra rare version. The secret rare is also iconic for the TCG. In Japanese, it was actually just a common. Ironic, huh? Just like Mechanical Chaser was a common and all these other stupid expensive cards that they printed as high rarity here just to sell this stuff. Or sell what they were trying to do, get the tournaments going and stuff. So yeah, Fairy's Gift, Shining Friendship, some of the stuff I included from Duel's Kingdom. There's a reason why. Or originally I had a reason why I was going to use Backup Soldier with these, but then I realized it's not even worth it. So Ancient Elf fuses with Giant Soldier Stone to create Mystical Sand. And so I saw this when she was dueling in the screen where it showed the 3 cards she picked up from Graceful Charity. And I said, what could she possibly fuse with polymerization? And then I looked up that thing, which I forgot. And yeah, so, I mean, it's pretty good. Giant Soldier Stone's not bad. It can even stop, you know, Kaiku or Xarian, which is kind of funny. So I include Dark Magician in here, Dark Magician Girl, one of each for now, I guess. These 2 I included as well just because they fuse, and in the original Game Boy games, Taya used a lot of good cards, and I just wanted to also feel nostalgia in that sense in this deck as well. Mahavilo, I actually use it with this, and so the actual effect, of course, of Magic Formula is it only works with these 2, Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl. But in the media, it works with any Spellcaster, giving it 500 plus. I could use a Black Pendant or something, but whatever. I just use it like the media effect. Skalangle, 2 Magician of Faith. She is one of the 2 people, I believe, to use Magician of Faith. I could put 3 in there, and in this deck, it probably could help, but I'll leave that for now. Maybe 3, I don't know. 2 King of the Swamp. That helps with these as well, or just anything. I didn't put the, I'm not going to put the dragon cards in here, the Waking the Dragon cards, because it just doesn't make sense. Standard stuff. It's a cool ultra rare Heavy Storm. 3 Axe of Despairs, Mahavilo, and just, it's really great putting an Axe of Despair on a Sangan or a Witch. Sage of Stone for that lucky chance. A theme in the Noah arc is playing Offerings to the Doomed, it seems. So I included that in here, the newer Lost Art one. That arc had some very interesting choices. It was actually not part of the manga. So usually when the company produced these extra seasons, they took from, let's say, mythology or certain not religions, but followings. And so you would see cards often in that show like in that season like Spring of Rebirth, Offerings to the Doomed, because the Big Five and Noah wanted to be reborn. So, and they were doomed, which is kind of interesting. It's just a little thing I picked up. And if anyone watched the ending of that season, which they cut out from the dub, which is kind of silly. I'll explain about this in the Noah deck, but Mokuba threw out white flowers in the ocean, and then you hear a line from Noah that says, "I'm not a machine," which was pretty neat. Horn of Heaven I put in here because I just inferred that it was Taya's card, because she uses fairy monsters, and for some reason she has good spell and traps. Mitches are everything like that. Mitchazur is a cool card. I know someone who played that during GOAT and it worked for him. It is a cool card though. I mean, you can do it during damage step, which back then nobody knew. Mystical Sand, Sandwich, and Dark Flare Knight. I don't have 4. So they work in here, and especially if you take control of the opposing Flame Swordsman or Dark Magician or whatever it is. And this fuses with Witch of the Black Forest and King of the Swamp as well. So I just have a little Lightning Helix. It's going to be my thing to just put a card from some other game in these videos. So let me know what you think. I do have an extra, sorry. I am thinking about playing maybe an extra one of these 3. I'm just not sure yet. And probably a 3rd Magician of Faith. Alright, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and stay tuned.